Imagine a place of pure light. This is the eternal light where souls exist in harmony. They are united, sharing thoughts and emotions. There is no individuality here, only oneness. It is a place of peace, love and understanding. The souls bask in the glow of the universal soul, the source of all creation. They exist in a state of bliss, their consciousness merging with the cosmic consciousness. This is their existence, an eternal now. There is no time, no separation, no pain, only the warmth of the universal soul and the love shared by all. Aiden was a bright soul in this realm of light. He was filled with joy and contentment. Yet he felt a stirring within him, a curiosity about something beyond the unity. What was it like to be an individual, to have his own thoughts and feelings? The other souls did not share his curiosity. They were content in the oneness. But Aiden could not ignore this yearning. He wanted to experience life outside the eternal light. He wished to understand the concept of I instead of we. Aiden's longing reached the universal soul. The universal soul understood Aiden's desire. It knew that true understanding came from experience. To truly appreciate unity, one must know separation. The universal soul called to Aiden. It told him about the material plane, a world of form and individuality. It was a world of challenges and growth where souls could learn and evolve through experiences. The universal soul offered Aiden a choice to stay in the unity or to journey to this new world. Aiden did not hesitate. He chose to experience the material plane. He was ready to learn, to grow, to understand. The universal soul smiled upon Aiden's courage. It enveloped him in a warm light, preparing him for his journey. And so, Aiden was sent forth. As he journeyed to the material plane, a veil of forgetfulness descended upon him. He forgot the eternal light, the universal soul, and his true nature. He was to learn and grow as an individual, experiencing all that the material world offered. Section 5. A World of Sensations. Aiden awoke. He was no longer a being of pure light. He had a body small and fragile. He felt the warmth of the sun on his skin, the coolness of the breeze on his face. He saw colors, tasted flavors, heard sounds. Everything was a new and wondrous experience. He was a child discovering the world through his senses. He laughed, he cried, he felt joy and pain. He was alive in a way he had never known before. Section 6. The Struggles of Mortality. As Aiden grew, he faced the challenges of the material world. He learned about hard work, about loss and disappointment. There were moments of joy and happiness, but also times of sadness and despair. He learned what it meant to be human, to experience the full spectrum of emotions. He formed bonds with others, feeling love and compassion. But he also experienced the pain of separation when those bonds were broken. He was alone, a single soul navigating the vast ocean of humanity. Through it all, Aiden felt a faint echo within him, a longing for something he could not quite grasp. He would look up at the night sky, the stars twinkling like distant memories. He felt a connection to something greater than himself, a sense of belonging that transcended the material world. He began to search for answers, reading ancient texts, exploring different philosophies and religions. He sought to understand the nature of existence, the meaning of life and death. He was on a quest for truth, a journey back to his forgotten home. One day, as Aiden sat in quiet contemplation, a profound realization washed over him. He remembered the eternal light, the universal soul, and his true nature. He understood that he was not just a body, but a soul on a journey. The veil of forgetfulness lifted, and he saw the world with new eyes. He saw the interconnectedness of all things, the unity that lay beneath the surface of separation. He realized that his journey to the material plane had not been a punishment, but a gift. With this newfound understanding, Aiden was filled with a profound sense of peace. He had experienced individuality, he had learned and grown, and now He was ready to return to the oneness. He closed his eyes and he began to ascend. He rose above the limitations of his physical body, his soul soaring towards the light. He traveled through realms of light and color, his soul drawn towards the source. He felt the warmth of the universal soul welcoming him home. Aiden returned to the eternal light, but he was no longer the same soul who had left. He had journeyed to the material plane and returned with the gift of understanding. He understood the nature of individuality and the importance of unity. He shared his experiences with the other souls who listened with wonder and amazement. He taught them about the beauty and the pain of the material world, the joys and sorrows of being human. He helped them to see that individuality and unity were not opposing forces, but two sides of the same coin. And so Aiden continued to shine brightly in the eternal light, his journey complete, his understanding whole.